The ambiguity surrounding Miss Robinson's father's identity creates a fertile ground for confusion and resentment. She articulates her frustration stemming from the absence of a definitive answer that could affirm her sense of self. Furthermore, Miss Robinson recounts overwhelming feelings of abandonment during significant school events where parental support was conspicuously lacking. This absence has not only affected her emotional health, but has also strained her relationship with her mother. Moreover, the relational dynamics between Miss Robinson and her mother expose profound, underlying issues. Their difficulty in effective communication intensifies the existing conflict surrounding paternity, suggesting deeper emotional fractures. The emotional upheaval that accompanies paternity disputes invariably leads to strained familial relationships. Understanding this emotional context is essential during court proceedings, as it often influences the interactions among family members. In situations where a father harbors doubts about paternity, complications arise that can undermine familial bonds and the child's sense of belonging. This predicament brings forth critical questions not only regarding identity, but also acceptance within the family unit. The significance of knowing one's biological father cannot be overstated. It can indeed shape an individual's life experiences and interpersonal connections. The quest for identity commonly unravels complex family narratives that require careful navigation. Mr. Long conveys his emotional distress while emphasizing the striking physical resemblance he perceives between himself and Jennifer. This observation underscores the importance of familial connections in shaping personal identities and relationships. Thus, the pivotal role of the DNA test is brought to the forefront, as it has the potential to clarify long-standing uncertainties, ultimately providing much-needed closure for both Jennifer and Mr. Long. The courtroom atmosphere poignantly illustrates the emotional exchanges between Jennifer and Mr. Long, reflecting the profound impact the test results hold for their relationship and future interactions. Additionally, the mother expressed doubts about the child's father prior to the child's birth, which complicated the relationship dynamics involving her and the two potential fathers. In contrast, the first potential father, Mr. Clark, despite being acutely aware of the surrounding doubts, fostered a significant emotional bond with the child and conveyed his fervent desire for paternity. Meanwhile, the second potential father has demonstrated an interest in being involved. However, his inability to ascertain contact information signifies deeper communication barriers that complicate their relationships. Witness testimonies provide critical insights into the child's resemblance to both potential fathers, indicating a notable physical similarity that further complicates the paternity dispute and elevates the emotional stakes for all parties concerned. The emotional ramifications for the individuals entangled in this situation are palpable, particularly in the context of gift-giving and the innate desire for parental involvement, which cultivates feelings of jealousy and confusion among family members. Ultimately, the results of the DNA test elucidate Larry's biological father, thereby resolving the dispute while leaving unresolved questions regarding family relationships and the associated responsibilities. Acceptance of these findings is essential for all involved. The necessity of establishing visitation rights for the child's well-being becomes increasingly important, suggesting that a collaborative approach between parents could yield positive outcomes for the child. Moreover, financial and emotional strain becomes evident due to the father's lack of support for his diagnosed daughter, shedding light on broader issues surrounding parental responsibility. Simultaneously, accusations have emerged regarding the mother's reluctance to undergo a DNA test, raising critical questions about transparency and trust in establishing paternity and navigating future parenting roles. The mother maintains that her current partner was present during her pregnancy, leading to competing claims of fatherhood. This assertion complicates the existing dynamics between all parties involved. The father, on his part, expresses skepticism concerning his ex-girlfriend's claims, insinuating that she could be leveraging the situation to rekindle their past relationship. This adds another layer of pressure amid the unexpected news of the pregnancy. As the child suffers from severe allergies, the urgency for clarity regarding her biological father significantly escalates. This medical issue adds a critical dimension to the paternity inquiry. In a related context, Dr. Jamila Gator elaborates on the connection between asthma and allergies, revealing that approximately 65% of asthma cases are indeed allergic in nature. This connection underscores the necessity of understanding allergies in medical assessments. Additionally, the concept of atopy is introduced. It refers to the immune system's predisposition to overreact to environmental triggers. This phenomenon elucidates why a child's allergies may not necessarily reflect those of their parents. Ultimately, this paternity case unravels the complexities intertwined with familial allergies and asthma, demonstrating that the presence of allergies in a child does not inherently imply similar conditions in their parents. This revelation challenges prevailing assumptions about genetic correlations.